have Sean.
Welcome back to Salt Lake City, Utah. Here it is, Martin Mulkerrins.
Okay. Martin serving first game.
Serving first.
Games to 25, halftime at 15.
It's Martin Mulkerrins going up against Sean Lenning. This is the Race for 8 alongside the WPH. My name is Dave Vincent and Anthony Celesto. And Sean Lenning had that early dose of that amazing serve from Martin, who somehow with that just 150-pound frame is able to hit the ball so hard.
You see him express. Martin stayed on the wall there.
Side out.
Martin has to be just slightly nervous.
Oh yeah, he was even when he went in against Emmett. He said, I had to get the first couple points out of me. I was very jittery, and then he settled down and you saw what happened. He played a phenomenal ball to pull out a big upset, you know.
0 plays 0.
That's Sean Lenning right there.
That's one of the best shots I mean,
it really
in his arsenal.
People look at that and say, I cannot believe it. But Sean just, well, that's what I do. I punch fist
plays
balls
0.
with my left. It's like the Irish whip. There's a point right there for Sean Lenning.
You know, Sean's going to come into this game, I think, really aggressive and
1 plays 0.
Possibly take it to him, but because he doesn't want to be beat again, especially with his family and friends here.
Sean Lenning 2 straight crack serves. One was an ace. The
2
second one
0.
I thought was double bounce. I think Sean did too.
Short.
Ooh, Sean goes with a reverse over to the left after 2 straight cracks. That's dangerous.
Keeping Martin off balance here.
Martin's finding out really quick here that he's playing the freak. And even Martin said that. They called Sean Lenning the freak for a reason. Because of all these unorthodox shots.
Replay, check ball.
Sean Lenning quietly walks over and gets in the way.
3 plays 0.
Quietly, I like that. Like a stealth.
Well, everybody's watching that revolving door and they forget what Sean's doing. Sean just gets another point here, and Martin Mulkerrins is overmatched so far. And you can see just
4 plays 0.
how good Sean Lenning is here early on. Sean Lenning is motivated by certain things that other people don't even know about. And Sean Lenning is a guy who he hears the hype of Martin Mulkerrins.
0 plays 4.
He's out in the stands. He listens. He has people saying, well, good luck against Martin. And Sean's thinking to himself, what are you talking about?
Right, it doesn't faze me.
So that actually
1 play 4.
motivates him to play a little bit harder. Sean finds inner strength in areas where
Second serve.
Where most
people don't. I mean, he finds inner strength.
That's going to be one thing, though, could frustrate Sean a little bit, is Martin's get ability, because he will chase down a lot of balls that Sean, you know, if Sean leaves him up, ooh. Well, if he does that all day, that's going to be tough.
Well, Martin's going to have to score some points.
4 play 1.
Martin's just got to find a comfortable zone for himself.
1 play 4.
You go, got on the board. It's the toughest one to get. Looked short to me.
Second serve.
A little bit of congestion, no call from the referee. Vic Perez lets him play, and Sean gets that side out.
4 play 1.
Referee calls 4 play 1. Not 4 plays 1, but 4 play 1.
Second serve.
Me love handball long time.
Me too. The junk that Sean puts on the balls can frustrate the heck out of a ball player.
Watch what Martin does here with that left. He lets it go down. He goes for the kill shot and misses it. And that's sort of what happens to these players when you get in a long rally with Sean. You say, I'm not going to have too many opportunities. I might as well just go for one of these.
1.
You know, Sean does. Unfortunately, Sean's serving, and if you go for it,
second serve,
all you're getting is a side out. You miss it, and it's a point for Sean. That ball just skipped off that sidewall.
Oh, that's going to be tough, because if if Sean can sit up there and cut the ball off from Martin.
One play 5.
1 play 5.
Mm-hmm. It's just some people aren't.
No, I like it. 2 play
2
5.
play 5.
Okay, well, you can call a score too. Tough.
I can't wait
It's a
till
good
3
fist.
play 5 and 4 play 5.
Martin
like.
keeps going back up with the fist there. He's got to be more aggressive offensively against Sean.
Look how unbelievable Sean is. Every time he's on one of these live broadcasts, we say the same things.
I know.
And
He's
it
a
really
freak.
should just get old that, well, that's just what Sean does. I really don't like the off-balance fist kill shot in the corner, flat roll-out mouse
5
on the
play
run
2.
anymore. In fact, I hate seeing it.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Will that ever happen?
If you're
Because we can't do it.
if you're watching Sean for proper technique, ladies and gentlemen,
Point.
it might not be the guy to watch because he is so unorthodox. But he's perfected his own game
6 play 2.
to where he knows what he's got to do. Ooh,
and that's
tough.
7 play 2 now.
Tough. Looked like he was going left.
7 play 2.
Yep.
Oh, tough serve.
We have a lot of people in Ireland watching right now.
It's your first time out.
I
1
know
minute.
this
It's
for
late.
those-
It's
Score's
late. in
8-2.
Ireland, isn't
It's
it?
very late right now. It's midnight, past midnight. Actually, it's close, 11:06 p.m. Sean Lenning scoring another point there, but those in Ireland are watching and they hear the cadence from the referee. I'd like for you to know that there's not one person in the United States that says 9 play 2 except for Victor
Vic
Perez,
Perez.
and he just happens to be reffing. Now, I know this is the first time that some of you have tuned into the live broadcast. I'm apologizing for the rest of the American handball players that don't use the same type of verbiage that our
Verbiage.
30
referee
seconds.
is using. You see that great view. Everybody's on their cell phone here in the gallery. I guess
I'm surprised Charlie isn't over there giving Martin a little couple pointers like he was doing in his previous match against Emmett. But I guess what can you do when someone's playing that good?
it's a 1-game match to 25, win by 2. I should
Resuming
say
play.
1-game match,
8 play
25,
2.
win by 2.
Yep.
I
8
should-
play 2.
8 play 2.
Ooh,
And those are the shots
it's
that
a rare miss.
Martin will be upset over.
Looking back and saying, if
9
I would have
play
made
2.
that, game could have been different.
Martin watches every broadcast, so he'll see this on demand. Hi, Martin. 4 months from now.
You know, it's funny. Chip and I were in the bathroom, in the locker room, and he said, "You know what? That little kid, he came up to me. He said, "Man, I watch every
10
handball
play
match
2.
that I can possibly watch." But you wonder why he plays these guys pretty well. Is 'cause he probably obviously studies their game.
Yep.
And that can take you a long way as an athlete, studying film.
Sean Lenning is
point.
just making bacon of young Martin Mulkerrins right now. 11-2.
11 play 2.
I mean 11 play 2. Sorry. I may have worded that wrong.
Sean just off his back foot, shooting into the right corner.
Well, it might be a little difficult for
2
Martin
play
here.
11.
Martin was fatigued, though. He said he was kind of sore after his match against Emmett. He left it all out there, So
That ball
That's,
hit Martin on the
Vern.
way by, I believe.
Check ball.
Check ball. Not check the ball, but actually
check it.
check ball. I like the way that this referee is compacting his words.
11
because
play 2.
He's trying to fit as many words as he can.
Yeah, I mean, he knows there's only 7 seconds between rallies.
Maybe a screen ball there, but
Look how Sean's able to hit that ball all the way to the back and then to the front from that area on the court near the short line. Not a lot of players can go short line back to the front wall again. And Sean does it with a no look.
he's got a nice wrist
12 play 2.
fluctuation, if that's a word.
Short.
You see Sean, he had an ice bag on his shoulder before this
Second
match.
serve.
So he's continually have that shoulder problem.
Doesn't look like it from here.
And you can see one player like Emmett Pichot struggle with Martin Mulkerrins, but you see Sean have
13,
no
play
problem
2.
at this moment here. He's just playing textbook Sean Lenning handball too. But I believe a little bit more higher percentage. Sean's not going for the crazy shots.
No, he's just
14,
keeping,
play
he's
2.
keeping Martin off balance, you know, and if you can keep him off balance, serve to the right, serve to the left, serve to the right. Wow.
Half.
And that's halftime.
Okay.
We're going to also take a break. We'll come back and see if Martin Mulkerrins can cool off Sean the Freak Lenning, who took a freak shot after he also watched a replay, and then that'll take you right
3
directly
minutes.
into that break that we'll be taking for Anthony Celesto. My name is Dave Vincent. Stick around as we have more handball in 3 minutes here at racefor8.com.
Working and working out takes a lot of energy. That's why I drink Zenergy. Feeling fantastic and looking good has never been easier. Science, extreme science for your active lifestyle.
So, what's it gonna be? We could ride bikes, skating, movies, zoo, whatever you guys want to do.
Can we just do this?
Yeah. We could just do this.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
30 seconds. All right, Sean serving. Second half. 15, play 2. Short.
As we come back in here at the second half.
Second serve.
First serve is short from Sean Lenning.
Dave, this is just unbelievable. Sean Lenning is giving the youngster a lesson,
16,
a handball
play 2.
lesson.
How does a guy like Martin Mulkerrins learn from this,
Short.
though? I mean, I know the match is not over, but you have to say to yourself,
Second serve.
Sean Lenning has to be the greatest player I've ever played in my life.
Well, I've always thought that. So, and Martin has to take advantage of that. But, you know, Dave, I think a match like this, Martin needs to be like a cornerback that just got burned for a
17,
game-winning
play 2.
touchdown. Just forget about it. There's not much you can take from this. Not at least so far. Now, Dave, unofficially, and of course, we like to be official, but we can't be 100% official. Sean Lenning does not play
18,
handball
play
between
2.
tournaments. So the last time he played was in Denver, which was about 5 weeks ago. The first time he played was this morning in 5 weeks. Before Denver, it was...
And he almost lost that.
Right. And before Denver, the last time he played was in
19,
Alaska.
play 2.
Referee is calling the score here 19-2. I mean, Sean has put Martin so far off balance, and he's hooking and reversing and naturally and corner killing everything. Martin can't get any ball back.
Well, you know,
Martin's
Dave,
just getting
looks actually like a little
20,
kid in
play
there
2.
because Sean is so strong. And Martin said to me that he shook Sean Lenning's hand about a year ago when he met him at the Collegiate Nationals. He said, I can't believe how strong this guy is. I said, wait till you play him.
Well, look at that. I mean, how do you defend, or what do you do against a guy that you hit a great ceiling shot on, and then he fist kills it?
It's 4:15.
Unbelievable shot right there from Sean
21,
Lenning.
play 2. Short.
Sean's going for corner kills. I'd love to just
Second serve.
bend the ear of Sean and say, well, what's going on? That's a nice return right there. Martin's just going to have to take some chances, I guess, because...
Well, Martin's playing for some
2,
respectability and a shorter flight home. And this is what happens, Dave, when you're totally out of sorts. You start hitting
second serve.
First serves 10 feet short. I mean, as you know, Dave, when you're on your game, if you miss a first serve, it's by 2 or 3 inches. When you're off, it's 10 feet.
Sean Lenning's got his father here, his mother here,
3 play 21.
his lady friend here.
Beautiful, Rebecca.
Rebecca Bourne is here, and then that's just over the line in a reverse.
Actually, he straightened that one out, I think.
He did straighten out.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Okay.
I thought I saw a
Let me
slight
just
bend.
mark
4
that
play
down here.
21.
That's the first time. This is what is this? The 20th, 19th.
Wow, another point right there. Another ace from Mulkerrins.
5 play 21. Short.
And it's interesting, Dave, because this is not
Second
Martin's
serve.
primary first serve. So he's going to backup shots, which you never want to do against a great player. But now Martin's starting to feel his oats a little bit in there. It'll be too little too late, but perhaps he builds some momentum for the playoffs.
6
which he'll
play
be
21.
in tomorrow. He'll be in the 5th place playoffs, Dave. Martin Mulkerrins, Dave, is already in the top 15 in senior Irish handball, which is their equivalent to our pro, although they don't get paid. And that's a great shot there from Sean. Dave, with a 7th place finish here, Martin Mulkerrins will move into the top 15 on our Race for 8 Pro Tour.
'21 play 6.
21 plays 6. Uh-oh. We'd like to see a replay of that. Love to see a replay of that. And Sean has a little smile on his face.
Wish I saw it, but I was being distracted.
Well,
here in the
22
booth.
play 6.
Doesn't happen too often when someone asks me for my phone number.
Point.
Let's take a look at this replay right here. The crowd's still talking about it, Dave.
Oh,
Between
my
23
goodness.
play 6.
Absolutely unbelievable, truly.
Well, not as good as a shot that you hit in Tucson a few weeks ago, but
Well,
close.
Replay. Yeah.
That was the best shot of all time, and I hate to be a self-promoter because I'm a judge.
Oh, you're clearly not.
23
Well, I'm a
play
judger.
6.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
23 to 6.
Look at that, Dave.
And then Sean just ducks underneath the ball and he gets a point.
And Dave, this match is only 20 minutes
Match
old,
point, serve 6.
and it's about to be over. Martin's last match lasted 58 minutes. Here he's only lasted 20 minutes, which would be the equivalent, Dave, of, what would you say, a third-round knockout?
6 play
Actually,
24.
They started at 2 minutes after 4, and it's 18 after 4 Mountain Time.
Well, I'm going to actually fine you for that because you were serving as the head referee at that time. So that'll be coming out of your
Well, they were
paycheck.
fixing the door, so we gave him that 2 minutes.
And that shot was too easy for Sean. And Sean makes it look easy.
Here at the 17th minute, Sean Lenning is serving to take the match against
Match
Martin
point, serve
Mulkerrins.
6.
And then this court's going to be open for 40 minutes.
Oh, Sean anticipates that.
And you saw a swing and miss from Sean Lenning.
Well, he was 5 feet from the front wall trying to take a ball that was hit
6
about
plays
50 miles per
24.
hour out of the air. Great serve from Martin. Look at that pass. And Dave, even though the kid goes down here in flames, he's made a lot of fans, both here in this gallery and on the webcast.
24, play 6.
24, play 6.
Short. Second serve.
And that's
Nice
it,
match.
Dave. Sean Lenning rips off a huge reverse, a natural down the right wall, and it's Martin Mulkerrins who had a great event, Dave. He qualified in his first ever attempt here on the Race for 8 Pro Tour, taking out Chip Morales, who's a perennial top 8 player. Then he takes out a former #1 and current top 8 Race for 8 Pro, Emmett Peugeot, in a thrilling match. Goes down here today to Sean Lenning. And Sean Lenning, Dave, I think breaks the Irish jinx that he's had, the trouble he's had with Irish players in the last year or two. Just too strong, too good, too seasoned for TBF, the babyface Martin Mulkerrins. But Dave, we'll see more of Martin Mulkerrins tomorrow in the 5th place playoffs, and we'll see a lot more of him, Dave, in coming months as he'll be living in Texas A&M. But today, Dave, it's Sean Lenning who advances to the semifinals, as he always does. He's only lost before the semifinals one time in the history of the Race for 8 Pro Tour. That's when he was Celestoed in Houston. Otherwise, he's been either in the semifinals or finals of every event he's ever played.
Well, Sean Lenning did not look impressive in the first round, but that's just the way Sean Lenning plays. He comes out here and looks about as good as we've ever seen him play, and that's just the way Sean Lenning is. And so we're now going to see him in the upper bracket go up against the winner of Charlie Shanks and Andy Nett. In our next match, it's going to be Abraham Montijo versus Luis Moreno. That'll be at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, so stick around. That's going to give us about 40 minutes of a break here in Salt Lake City, so we're going to take a little time off. Congratulations to Martin Mulkerrins, even though I know it's bittersweet for making it this far. It's a good run. He still has playoffs, and then certainly accolades out to Sean Lenning.
He's also in the Pro-Am doubles, Dave, and that's a big cash prize, although he'll be donating all that cash back to the Salt Lake City Aces because he's an amateur.
Okay. We're going to say goodbye for now. We'll be back in about 39, 38 minutes or so. Stick close here at race48.com.
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards.
Oh, don't.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay, here it goes.
Oh, no!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you. Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
So, what's it gonna be? We could ride bikes, skating, movies, zoo, whatever you guys want to do.
Can we just do this?
Yeah. We could just do this.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.